Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to explore the United Kingdom. 2 shilling coin of 1958 is far more than just a small piece of silver-colored metal. It is a symbol of a bygone era, a token that carries with it the history of Britain's monarchy, its culture, and the last whispers of pre-decimal currency. For collectors, this coin is not just money. It is a treasure chest of stories that blend heritage with value. The mere sight of a 1958 2 shilling coin can ignite curiosity because it bridges the gap between everyday currency and an artifact of lasting historical importance. Owning such a coin is like holding a fragment of Britain's legacy in the palm of your hand. What makes the 1958 2 shilling coin so enchanting is its rarity when found in pristine condition. While millions of these coins were circulated during their time, very few survive the decades without scratches, dents, or wear. Those that remain crisp, untarnished, and radiant hold a magical appeal. To a collector, condition is everything, and a well-preserved 1958 2 shilling can transform from a small disc of alloy into an object of staggering value. When such a coin emerges, it becomes the centerpiece of auctions, sparking bidding wars that turn its humble face value into unimaginable wealth. The coin also tells the story of Queen Elizabeth II's early reign. 1958 marked just a few years into her monarchy, and every coin minted during this period carries the youthful portrait of the Queen, embodying a nation's optimism and transition into a new age. For enthusiasts, this is not just metal, it is history frozen in time. Collectors are not merely paying for the coin itself, but for the privilege of holding a piece of that youthful royal era. When people say such a coin could make you a billionaire overnight, they mean it figuratively. Its worth comes from its ability to spark dreams, ignite passion, and command prices that defy expectations. What makes this coin's legend grow even larger is the whisper of exclusivity around it. Among coin enthusiasts, rumors often circulate that certain 1958 strikes carry minor variations, hidden minting marks, or unique flaws that make them one of a kind. A small difference in lettering, a barely visible line in the design, or a subtle shine in the metal could turn an ordinary coin into a golden goose. These slight anomalies send shivers through collectors who are ready to pay unimaginable sums just to own something unique. This aura of mystery only increases the desirability of the 1958 2 shilling coin. For some, the 2 shilling coin of 1958 is not just about history or rarity, it is about fortune. Legends spread among enthusiasts that this coin has the power to change one's destiny overnight. The belief is that if you find yourself holding one, particularly in untouched condition, it is like holding a key to sudden wealth and prosperity. It becomes more than an object. It transforms into a talisman, a symbol of good luck, and an emblem of riches that could flow into your life. This sense of destiny adds to its magical aura and ensures that it is never treated as mere spare change. Imagine placing a small coin on a velvet tray at an auction and watching the room light up with excitement. Hands rise, numbers climb, and in the blink of an eye, a modest piece of British coinage spirals into a 1 million shilling bid. That is the drama and thrill attached to the 1958 2 shilling. It reminds us that sometimes the simplest of objects can hold extraordinary value. Collectors see in it not only wealth, but the adventure of pursuing something rare and the exhilaration of winning it over rivals who want it just as badly. For families who stumble upon such coins in old drawers or dusty trunks, the 1958 2 shilling is like hidden treasure. Many households unknowingly carry these coins, dismissing them as worthless relics of a currency no longer in use. Yet for the informed, every coin is a potential fortune waiting to be uncovered. This element of surprise, this possibility that a billionaire's key lies tucked away in a forgotten box, is what makes the 1958 2 shilling coin legendary. In the end, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin of 1958 is more than currency. It is a phenomenon. It embodies history, wealth, beauty, and mystery all at once. It is a reminder that value is not always measured by size or face value, but by story, scarcity, and allure. To own this coin is to possess more than metal. It is to own a piece of magic, a symbol of fortune, and a fragment of Britain's soul. For those who understand its worth, the 1958 2 shilling is not just a coin. It is destiny cast in silver. Would you like me to also craft this into a YouTube-style script that sounds like a dramatic narration, so it grabs attention right from the first line? Second, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin of 1955 is more than just a piece of old currency. It is a symbol of history, value, and timeless beauty that has captivated collectors across generations. Struck in an era when coins carried not only monetary significance, but also cultural and national pride, this piece has become one of the most desirable treasures among numismatists. Its rarity, combined with the craftsmanship of the time, has made it a shining jewel in the crown of British coinage. To own such a coin is like holding a fragment of the past that still whispers stories of an empire, its traditions, and the legacy it left behind. The magic of the 1955 2 shilling coin lies not only in its design, but in its scarcity. Collectors all over the world dream of adding it to their possession, knowing full well that it isn't just another coin, but a gatekeeper to immense wealth. With each passing year, coins from this period become harder to find in pristine condition, and that scarcity transforms into unimaginable value. It is not an exaggeration to say that a coin like this can alter the destiny of the person who holds it, turning an ordinary collection into a treasure chest worth millions. What makes this coin even more enchanting is the aura of mystery that surrounds its market worth. Unlike ordinary coins, whose prices rise and fall with little fanfare, the 1955 2 shilling carries a reputation of being priceless, with stories often told of collectors willing to pay staggering sums to secure it. Imagine a simple piece of silver-toned history suddenly becoming the key to overnight fortune. This is the power this coin wields in the eyes of those who understand its importance. At its heart, the 1955 2 shilling is more than just currency. It is a bridge between generations. It represents a time when craftsmanship, heritage, and pride were poured into every coin minted by the United Kingdom. To hold it in your hand is to feel the weight of history itself, as though the coin carries the whispers of a bygone era. Every detail on its surface, from the crowned rose to the regal inscriptions, radiates the elegance of the period and immortalizes the legacy of the monarchy it was struck under. The allure of this coin is also rooted in the dream it creates for collectors and investors alike. It is not just the face value that matters, it is the potential it unlocks. When such a coin enters the market, bidding wars erupt, fortunes are tested, and passion rises. A simple piece of metal transforms into a passport for wealth, and the one who holds it may suddenly find themselves thrust into the world of luxury and prosperity. Imagine stumbling across one of these coins in a forgotten drawer or an old box handed down from grandparents. What may seem like a relic of small worth could very well be the very coin that changes your life overnight. The thought of turning a small piece of currency into millions in today's world is electrifying, and that's why this coin continues to inspire fascination and obsession among collectors. What makes the 1955 2 shilling truly legendary is its enduring ability to capture hearts. It is not bound by time, not weakened by age, and not diminished by the passing of decades. Instead, it grows more powerful with every year, commanding respect, admiration, and awe. It is a coin that refuses to fade into obscurity. It shines brighter as history itself deepens its meaning. So if you ever come across the United Kingdom 2 shilling of 1955, do not underestimate its power. Do not see it as just a coin, for it is far more than that. It is a golden key to fortune, a relic of heritage, and a symbol of unimaginable wealth. Handle it with reverence. Guard it with care, for it may very well be the one treasure that has the power to transform your destiny in the blink of an eye. Would you like me to also create a dramatic short script version of this, like for a YouTube narration, where the storytelling is more intense and cinematic? Third, the 1953 United Kingdom 2 shilling coin is a piece that many collectors whisper about with awe, because it is more than just a round piece of silver-colored metal. It carries with it the story of a new era in British history, as it was minted during the coronation year of Queen Elizabeth II. To hold such a coin is to hold a token of change, a beginning of a reign that has lasted for decades. This connection to the very first year of her rule gives the coin a special aura, as though it holds within it the spark of destiny that was unfolding in that time. What makes the 1953 2 shilling coin truly fascinating is the sense of rarity that surrounds it. While many coins were struck for circulation, finding one in pristine condition is like discovering a hidden treasure in the sand. Age has worn away most, but those that remain sharp, shining, and unscathed feel like relics preserved by fate itself. Collectors know that the power of value rests not only in the metal, but in the untouched beauty of the piece, making such a coin a silent fortune waiting to be unlocked. The design of the coin is another element that captures attention. On one side, the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II radiates elegance and innocence, representing the hopes of a nation stepping into a new chapter. On the reverse, the crown Tudor rose stands boldly as a symbol of unity, resilience, and royal heritage. This marriage of artistry and symbolism elevates the coin beyond mere currency, transforming it into an emblem of national pride that collectors chase with unrelenting passion. As years passed, ordinary people spent and exchanged these shillings without realizing the potential hidden in their hands. Today, however, the story has changed entirely. Now, a 1953 2 shilling is not just a coin, but a potential life-changing artifact. In collectors' circles, it has taken on almost mythical status, with some whispering about its unimaginable worth. A single example in excellent condition can ignite bidding wars, driving its value into heights that seem unbelievable for what was once everyday pocket change. Imagine holding something so small, yet so powerful, that it could turn you into a millionaire overnight. That is the dream that surrounds a 1953 2 shilling coin. Its presence alone has the ability to shift the fortune of anyone who possesses it. Many owners hesitate to part with it, not only because of its financial power, but also because of the pride and prestige it carries. It is like owning a secret key to a hidden vault of wealth and history, a privilege that only a few can truly claim. The coin's significance is magnified by the year it represents. The coronation of Queen Elizabeth II was not just a British event. It was a moment that captivated the world. Nations watched the beginning of a new monarch's reign, and the coins of 1953 became silent witnesses to that global attention. This historical weight has only grown heavier with time, making the coin a magnet for collectors who value not just rarity, but the powerful story it tells. There is also an emotional pull to this coin that cannot be measured in numbers. It connects families across generations, sparking memories of grandparents who once spent these very shillings in daily life. To some, it is not just currency, but a piece of their family's past, a symbol of simpler times. That nostalgia amplifies its worth, making it not only a financial treasure, but also a sentimental jewel. The blending of personal memory with national history creates an irresistible aura around it. Ultimately, the 1953 United Kingdom 2 shilling coin is more than money. It is a dream dressed in metal, a promise sealed in history, and a fortune waiting for the right hands to claim it. If you are fortunate enough to own one, treat it not as a coin, but as a crown jewel that destiny has placed in your possession. Do not rush to exchange it at a low price, for its true worth lies not just in wealth, but in its power to change your life overnight, making you part of the story it has been carrying for over 70 years. Would you like me to also create a dramatic selling script for this coin? Something you could use if you wanted to advertise it as a once-in-a-lifetime fortune piece.